Chainlink is solidifying its position in the RWA market, outpacing both Stellar and Avalanche in several key metrics. The shift toward tokenizing real-world assets is accelerating, with blockchain infrastructure becoming a critical battleground. Chainlink's role as a foundational layer for tokenized finance is a key factor in its current lead. Santiment data shows that Link tops the list of assets associated with real-world assets, with an estimated capitalization of $7.68 billion and a daily volume of nearly $680.9 million. Stellar follows with $5.48 billion in capitalization, and Avalanche trails at $4.32 billion. This gap is significant and suggests Chainlink is not only leading in narrative, but also in market perception. While CoinGecko places Figure Hellock at the top of its category with a capitalization of $18.36 billion, Chainlink still ranks second, ahead of Stellar. This distinction is important because it reflects how the market is associating Chainlink with real-world asset infrastructure. The RWA market itself is expanding rapidly. In March 2026, most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. The market exceeded $12 billion in value, a threshold that confirms a meaningful shift in how traditional financial assets are being represented on blockchain. These assets include bonds, credit, funds, real estate, and collateral. The promise of RWAs is to make traditional finance more liquid, transparent, and accessible on-chain. Chainlink's advantage lies in its role as a decentralized Oracle network, which allows it to securely connect off-chain data and assets to on-chain applications. This infrastructure is critical for verifying and authenticating real-world data in a trustless environment. As more financial instruments are tokenized, the ability to integrate real-world data becomes a competitive edge. The next challenge for Chainlink will be to convert this lead into sustainable adoption and momentum for the Link token. While capitalization and volume are strong indicators of current performance, long-term success will depend on continued innovation and real-world use cases. The RWA market is still in its early stages, and the competition is intensifying. Both Stellar and Avalanche are actively developing their own tokenization platforms and partnerships. However, Chainlink's existing infrastructure and reputation as a reliable Oracle provider give it a distinct advantage. The question now is whether Chainlink can maintain this momentum as more projects enter the space and as regulatory frameworks begin to take shape. The market's perception of Chainlink as a go-to infrastructure provider for RWAs is a strong signal, but it's not a guarantee of future success. The next key signal to watch. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Will be how Chainlink continues to expand its Oracle network to support more types of real-world assets and how it integrates with emerging tokenization platforms. In the meantime, the RWA market is becoming a central battleground in the broader crypto ecosystem. As traditional finance looks for ways to digitize and tokenize assets, blockchain infrastructure providers like Chainlink are positioned to play a central role. The stakes are high, and the competition is fierce. But for now, Chainlink is leading the way.